like to say that my son is without a doubt the best thing that has ever happened to me. When he was born, I was there in the delivery room, and after the doctor had delivered him, that umbilical cord was arched up there in the air like St. Louis. The doctor put these clamps on about 3 inches apart, and then he asked me if I wanted to cut that cord. I said, hold on a second, Dr. Meese. I said, we're kind of short on money right now. I said, could you leave him hooked up for like a couple of weeks? I have this shrink wrap machine that I shrink wrap tapes and CDs together when a truck stop calls in an order. And here a while back, I was in the office and Ray came in there and he wanted to go to Walmart and get him a new toy. Well, he's already got everything you can get at Walmart. I got up and went back to the bedroom, got some of his Bob the Builder stuff and brought it back up there in the office. And at that time, I made a simple move that has saved me a whole lot of money. I laid his toys down in front of that shrink wrap machine and I shrunk wrapped his toys and give them back to him. And I ain't had to buy him a new toy since. He had just as good a time opening them up again as he did the first time. It's a great investment for all you new dads. Or another thing I did when he was little, I just took him to Walmart and let him play in the toy department for a couple hours till he got tired, and right when we'd get out there at the car, he'd be asleep before we left the parking lot. We only got in trouble one time because we drifted a little too far away from the toy department and got stopped riding bicycles through the produce department. Another good investment when your kids are real young is a big leather recliner. This is their thinking chair when they're watching cartoons. You put him in that chair when he's eating or something, and when he's done, you just grab that Windex and a few paper towels and everything wipes right up. This is called mess control. Another good investment is that big screen TV with all the cartoons channels. Sometimes drivers call the house and ask me what I'm doing. When I tell them I'm just watching cartoons in color and they really don't know what to think. I've also been doing a lot of reading since I quit driving. I bet I've read all them Dr. Seuss books. I wish I had a quarter for every time I've had to put his sippy cup back in the icebox to stay cold and fresh. I could buy me a new truck and trailer. I'd forgot about it being Halloween that night when Ray was 2 years old and we were sitting there watching SpongeBob. And these two little kids came up to the door trick-or-treating. I didn't have any candy, but I had a pack of gum, so I gave them some gum. And when they left, I told Ray to get his shoes on because we was going to have to walk around the neighborhood to collect some candy so we'd have some candy to give these kids that came up to the door. So we did, and before we left, I didn't have anything to dress him up as, so I went back here in the bedroom and I pulled that bed sheet off that bed. I wrapped it around his head like one of those turbans, and he went as Little Ray bed linen. First he liked tractors, then it moved to fire trucks, and now he likes police cars. One day he wanted this policeman patrol kit. Came with a badge, a radio, a club, and some handcuffs in it. I'm sure glad I told him he couldn't open it until we got home because I spent most of the rest of that day handcuffed. It seems like the letters RC have stayed with me all through my life. I was born RC, and as I was growing up, I used to drink a lot of RC. After I started driving, it became radio check and then moved on to rooster cruising. And now being home with the boy all the time, it means remote control.